Should you tell your coworker you are a gamer? Probably not. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about an interesting discussion I had with my friend. Should you tell your coworker that you are a gamer? My answer is definitely not. If you ask me why, am I ashamed of being a gamer? No, that's not the reason. I want to tell you a personal story which made me decide to hide my favorite hobby at the workplace. In summer 2013, there was a new member joined my team. Let's call him Larry. Of course, that's not his real name. I will say Larry is not a very popular person in the team. I am not sure why. Maybe people just didn't like the way he acts. One day I bought a game during lunch break and I showed it to a coworker who was a gamer. Yes, I did tell people I'm a gamer at that time. I remember it's Dead or Alive 5 on Xbox 360. Larry saw it and joined the conversation. Apparently, he is a gamer also. So we three gamers had a pretty nice little conversation. We talked about what type of game we enjoy playing. That's the first time I talked to Larry, and I think he is a pretty good guy. Time flies by. One of the big games was coming out later fall. That is GTA 5 for Xbox 360 and PS3. This is the game you can tell who are the gamers in your workplace. All the gamers will gather together during lunch break and discuss how far they went in the campaign. Since Larry and I both own Xbox 360, we add each other as a friend. When GTA Online launched, we played together. After that, we always talk about the video game news and share our gameplay experience. We even went to GameStop together during break, and we bought a PS4 in the same year. It was a good time and we became very close. I know you are probably confused right now. It sounds so fantastic to work with someone who has the same hobby. Why do I want to hide it now? I mean, yeah, it's fun, but something changed my mind. Couple years later, Larry became a remote worker, which means he works from home all the time, just like a lot of us right now. He came to the office once in a while. We normally communicate with each other by sending instant messages. We still went to GameStop together whenever he was in the office. For Larry, working from home means he had more time to play video game. Yes, he played video game during business hours. I remember I was checking his status on PS app before I sent him a message. What's funny is one time I saw him playing Black Ops 3. I was curious, so I asked him to stream it, and he actually did. Anyway, Larry definitely had a lot of fun when he works from home. One day in 2016, Larry came to the office and we had a regular conversation talking about video games, sports, and gossip. Then he jokingly told me, "I'm glad you are not my manager, otherwise you would know all the crap I did." It was a joke, but it's true. If I were his manager, I would not know what I'm going to do. Larry is a good friend of mine, but I'm not so sure if I will let him play video game during business hours. Luckily, I'm not his manager, so I don't need to deal with his situation. After he told me the joke, we had a deep discussion. I asked him what if the manager actually knows his PSN account. What if we blackmail each other? Then manager could check his status or trophy list and found out some of the trophies were unlocked during business hours. How is he going to deal with these situations? Larry told me that's easy. Just say you share an account with your cousin. That's a good excuse, and it seems like he was well prepared for a situation like this. However, Larry agrees it's still annoying if the manager knew his PSN account. After this interesting discussion, I just realized how dangerous it could be when you tell your coworkers you are a gamer, especially if they add you into their friend list. They can pretty much monitor your playing activity. That's why after that, I stopped telling people at the workplace that I play video game. Whenever people ask my hobby, I normally say listening music or working out in the gym. I don't want to appear on anyone's friend list. Some of you might say Larry should not play video games during business hours. Technically, there are a lot of things you are not supposed to do during business hours, like visiting Reddit, reading news, having a chit chat with your coworker, or checking your personal phone. Let's just be honest with each other, you still do it anyway. However, I admit Larry is an extreme case. I really don't recommend anyone to do the same. Even without playing video games during business hours, I still will not tell people I'm a gamer at the workplace. I guess that's because of privacy. I always saw people ask how to hide their activity, so certain people in their friend list cannot see. Those people most likely are their boss or people they don't like, but cannot just delete it. In order to avoid this kind of situation, might as well just not tell anyone you are a gamer. That's my personal story. Hope you like it. Should you tell your coworker you are a gamer? I guess it's up to you. My only advice is making sure that it's the person you can trust. Larry and I trust each other, but not everyone can be trusted in the workplace. I knew someone who will backstab people in order to get a promotion. That's probably another reason why I don't want to share too many of my personal information at the workplace, because I don't know who I can trust there. For Larry, he left the company a few years ago. It was fun to work with him, and he actually did a lot of crazy stuff when we worked together. Maybe I can share more crazy things he did in the future. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching and hope to see you soon.